My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire Downfall. Let's go in with the Slime Boss on Ascension 9. Choose to get a rare card for all of our souls. Now, I mean, yeah, that's just what we take, right? Consult Playbook, Mass Repurpose. No, I don't know if Mass Repurpose is really the... Yeah, that's to get value out of a build rather than, like, build a build. Overexert isn't awful, but we could start out with a Consult Playbook here and try and go into a tackle build. I'm more than happy to try it at least. Let's take the max HP there, give us a little bit more leeway. Double strike the front line and then consult. Sorry, and then defend. Okay. Now I should probably look to put some consume triggers in this deck as well, so like lick or some such. Put my slime out there so I can heal up a little from the battle as well. Yeah, I want to try and put those kinds of triggers in the deck as well. And slowly kill the enemy, healing back up. So that I can benefit from all of the tackles that have a consume effect tied to them. Yeah. That's goop bonus, that just draws a card. Okay, so maybe there's not as many of them as I thought. Whoa! Finishing tackle is the obvious good example, but there's the roll through, making sure we don't take damage to tackle cards. Need to upgrade that as soon as possible. Split into a Maya, so we can roll through, tackle, and defend. Hungry Tackle, which returns a random exhausted zero-cost card, which I guess is split at this point. Defend. Forward Tackle, which hits the enemy again, and then I Hungry Tackle for the kill, getting some more healing back on myself too. Prevent that this time you would be damaged by an enemy attack, absorbing your leading slime instead. There's also a Growth Punch here and a Press the Attack. I'm fine without any of those. They don't really contribute to how this deck ultimately ought run. Roll through needs this upgrade though, if we're really going to be running out all of these tackles consistently. Ooh, this is great. Do I really even want to consult yet? No. Nope. We'll leave that for a later turn. Okay, roll through, then Corrosive Spit. Split on this turn from Maya Slime, so we start healing back up a little as well. Okay. Oh my god, look at all these Hungry Tackles. It's gonna get me a bunch of splits back. Do I really want a bunch of splits back though? Let's use this roll through and then split back, I guess. Split back, I guess. Okay. Get 4 block at the start of the turn, as well as the ability to heal up 2 from the consumes. We may just want to upgrade the zero-cost cards in this deck so that turns like this are a lot better for us. Or so that specifically the Hungry Tackle is a lot better for us. Doesn't seem an outlandish thing to play around that. Blue Candle? Excuse me. Unplayable curse cards cannot be played. Slime Tap, absorb, gain 2 energy and draw 3 cards. I mean, like, that's great if it's what gets returned and we have slimes out on the board with the Consult Playbook, right? I don't know if I want it then. Sampling Lick isn't a bad thing to get returned as well. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take the Sampling Lick and upgrade that and then cut the split from the deck. Non-Chigo, every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. The other tackles probably end up doing more damage. I'm going to throw that. Roll through. Do they ever do more damage? No, that's not how they work, is it? Okay, Hungry Tackle has nothing it can get back for us at the moment. Opening Tackle adds a random tackle to hand. That's Sampling Lick. Get a random 0-cost tackle. It's Hungry Tackle. Hungry Tackle, Sampling Lick, Hungry Tackle, Sampling Lick, Vicious Tackle. That's exactly the kind of game that we're trying to have constantly here. Another Sampling Lick. Yeah. Can break the Emerald and try and recall here. It'll be at the start of the next floor we'd actually have the ability to break the recalled piece. Other than that, what we're upgrading Sampling Licks. I mean, honestly, with the fact that they get pulled back and replayed as many times as they do, I feel like the upgrade on them is still really, really, really good choice. Leaving myself 1 extra energy next turn. We'll use the Dex Potion here, though. The Sampling Lick makes it a lot easier to take. So I get the damage in AoE here, being our roll through. My Sampling Lick first, we even get the kill without having to use another card. I really ought to play some of these cards. Otherwise, this whole next cycle was just going to be absolute hell for me. Excuse me. Let's just get our kill and move onwards. None of those really seem like they're going to work with this build at all. I want to get 1 chomp and then just upgrade it once. Sure. 3 defend upgrade. Honestly, it could be a lot worse. Defense is one of the hardest things to get as this character. Drop another block in there. There's not really too much we can do right now. Yeah, combo tackle the back line. So what it is. Defend, combo tackle you, and then flame tackle for the kill. Unfortunately, that does run out our Nunchaku. Replication. Replication's another good 0-cost to return. Sometimes it'll replicate a consult playbook. Sometimes it'll replicate a lower cost card. Sure, I'm taking replication. I kind of want to have a bunch of curses in my deck as... No, Ryan. Don't do that to yourself. Having more curses in the deck would be good because of the event next floor that wants us to have a bunch of curses. But I think we're already running a deck that is... I'm not necessarily going to say it's incredible, or at least my results with it haven't been incredible because I don't necessarily know if I know how to play it well yet. But I don't need to take additional risks on top of that. That second replication leads towards an infinite, though. Just an infinite possibility. Through lane tackle for some more damage on the tackles, combo tackle for draw, and then split to get a mire out there. Also actually going to pop out the regen here because it does feel like this fight is going to take a wee while. I'm just going to replicate the upgraded defend and pop those out 2 times. More than good enough for me. And we even get an additional one in the deck. Couldn't be happier. Wait for that replication to hit a better target, though. Don't really want to settle on, well, basically nothing. Sources of vulnerability are also going to be really at a premium for us. Trip. Trip would be absolutely incredible. Come on, game. Offer us Trip on a golden platter. Extra draw. Yeah, I'm starting to feel really glad about the healing I did earlier here. Yikes. Oh, yikes. Can I even live this turn? Yeah, I can. Spit, strike. Could try and flame tackle now. I take 3 damage, I go down to 25, then I block for 9. Okay. It increases the damage that any of our future tackles are going to do, so if we get 1 turn off of... That was going to be if we get 1 turn off of the enemy attacking here, we were going to be in a good position. Can dupe the replication in order to get to 12 block this turn, and then the remainder still kills me. I may have to replicate combo. Yeah, I can't win here. There were no outs left. Right? 9, 17 incoming. That's literally as much HP as I have. Best draw was that defend. That's so rude. So I didn't put much defense in that deck, but there wasn't that much defense to put in that deck either. I worry about the tackle build. I just worry where its defense comes from. It feels like it's too slow, like it's supposed to be fast, but it's too slow to really work here for us. I'm gonna give up on it for a bit. Start with 4-plated armor. All right, I'm taking a very, very aggressive early path because I have had a lot of long episode recordings today. And I can't make this another like 1.5 to 2 hour recording. So we kind of gonna play a little bit hastier than we typically might. Some of those effects stack on the enemy before I wake them up. They needed to be waked up this turn. Woken up rather that turn anyway. They were gonna wake up themselves. Ouch. At least we now have better defense for this turn. We in fact get to defend entirely. Another good defending turn upcoming as well, and then we'll pivot at the very end as best we can. 2 defense and attack. Well, maybe not even the tackle. Single strike will do us. Okay, we definitely need to be able to kill before the enemy attacks again here, though. And we totally should be able to. Yeah, just with the damage that's already coming out, as well as our own hit. Molten Egg whenever you're on attack the deck upgraded. Okay, okay. That's not half bad. Leeching? Maybe I take none of these. What attacks first? Some attacks that help me really decide where we're ultimately going to be going with this. Love that we've already got the full block for this turn, regardless of what I do. Giving us a good opportunity to get some heals there. And hey, even more this turn. Leeching Strike and it's pre-upgraded. Gain block equal to the enemy's goop. I mean... The only problem is that actually takes the goop to do. It's like a consume effect that you ideally don't want to use. I want to save it for later until you get a bit of block turn oftentimes. Unless you're generating like a truly ridiculous amount of goop consistently. It doesn't feel like that's what this build is going to be doing because goop builds are heavily skill-based, and I'm probably going to try and leverage the value of the molten egg here early. Take Schlurp literally just so that I have the ability to target to capitalize on the consume cards that I want to pick up in the future. Okay, good split. Mire, leeching. Ah, no, that's not the split we were supposed to do. Mire leeching is the default. It's sorry, did I say the wrong one? Mire leeching. Leeching's the AoE one, isn't it? No, that's Gorilla Slime. Okay, so it's the Leeching and Gorilla Slime we're looking to do here. And now everyone is vulnerable to any future applications of corrosive, the goop. Okay. Still not incredibly powerful defensively, and by incredibly, I mean at all. Let me kill the backline while I get it free. So now I maximum have to defend against, yeah, 10 damage in a single turn. Makes it a lot simpler for us. Alright, I'll actually kill the backline there. Get a defense. So we're what, up to 8 defense this upcoming turn already? Nice. Good upgrade, Warp Tongs. Love a good early Warp Tongs here. Now we kill next turn. Alright. Where am I going to be finding our damage though? Ooh, okay, okay. Well, heal HP equal to the enemy's goop. Sure, now we can take that. And in fact, do we have any ways to charge it yet? Not really. So I think what I'm going to do here is actually just sit here. I'm going to put a bunch of goop on the acid slime, and then I'm going to leech it later. And slurp goop goop. Corrosive into leech. Heal HP equal to the enemy's goop, but they had... Oh, we did 36 damage. It was 18 goop on them. That makes sense. Finishing tackle. That's block. Based on just having consume on the target. It's a decent amount of damage. I think I just take that. Doesn't have to be a tackle build to use that. Pantograph at the start of boss combat's heal for 25 HP. Happy to include you too. Okay, we're 3 spaces away from getting that pain out of the deck. Practically counting down the moments until we can. I should have woken up the enemy the turn prior and just used 1 hit. Would have been all fine. 2. Fine. Take 1 damage there in order to just get a little bit of healing back out. Heal back up 2 times, then corrosive. Yeah. I'll heal back up 2 times here and then go for the corrosive spit because of the leeching we still have in the deck. Plus a finishing tackle. It's possible we end up just going for the finishing tackle. That and the defend. Yeah. Saves more HP this turn. And this will get us to kill anyway. Beautiful. Yeah, we don't get all of the HP out of that, but I think we would have lost more HP doing it the other way around. First time you consume each turn, add a lick to your hand. I mean, I like the idea of that. 3 block whenever you consume. I like the idea of that as well. I'll take goop armor. I think my defense is still lacking. I think it's always pretty much lacking. Don't need to play anything else there. Great. My own leeching. Gonna stick with the defaults for a long time here, it feels like. Okay, so we take the damage before the block from the finishing tackle goes out. Good to know. The enemy would die to the thorns as well as our slime, so may as well end it myself. Slime brawl? Not really what I want. I don't know if that's what I want. I'm gonna take a split specialist just for another good minion out of the board. 4 each time I consume seems good. Split specialist definitely needs to be able to command when it plays though. Guess I'm happy I got the Bane out on the first hand. Okay. Each life is only 8 heal, right? Well, I mean, it's 10 heal with the Heart of Goo considered as well. Ancient Slime draws us a card, attacks for 6 each turn, and then increases damage by 1. I'm going to do the one that draws us cards because that seems like it actually might have an impact. And a Bruiser and a Maya because it's the most damage we can put out. Mm, 60 damage is... Yeah, I've done better, I've done worse. The thing that really matters here is the removal of that pain. Do I really want to take a leeching strike as well? No. Oh, this one's not great though. Should just kill a target straight up. And defend and try and wait for a split so I can get my gorilla out for all of these kills. It's not gonna happen for a while, it looks like. Okay, let's take down the backliner here. Block a bit too. Split into gorilla and Maya. Hang on. Okay, with that split, I might be able to get some significant healing this turn. Okay, that's actually pretty significant. 8 extra healing if I took it. No, I'm just gonna go for the kills. We still end up close-ish to full HP. Consume, add a lick to your hand. Sure, that's just a mid piece to get the goop armor to constantly generate for us. Consume. Add a lick to hand. Oh, it's an upgraded lick as well. Huh, why was it upgraded? I don't see any reason that it would be. My good luck, I suppose. Back to leech life, but I'm already on full HP, so you know what? Let's just launch it out for the hell of it. The actual damage this time. It's another finishing tackle. I'm overpicking defense right now, I think. Goop armor, finishing tackle, just because of how scared I was of the last run, where I was like, yeah! Oh. I want another similarly, yeah! Journey going on, you know? leeching. And hopefully end this fight at a reasonable rate. It still just feels like our damage is so slow. Like, so unwieldy, ridiculously slow. Fine. You can die to the thorns. Duplicated form, leech energy. Okay, we just turned down a leech energy. I don't know if I can turn down this extra one, though. For duplicated form, I have to. Duplicated form is going to be a significant amount of our damage. Okay. Go with the Protector Slime here, literally just for the defense. Yeah, it actually got us to full. Nice. Need to wait here, I don't think. Each of these targets ought to be reasonably killable. Okay, we've already got a finishing tackle lined up for next turn too. And then let them resolve that. Thank you, slimes. Handling everything on my behalf happily. Tongue Lash deals 3 damage, additional 3 damage for all of your cards named Lick. That's, you know, 1 every turn from, well, no, not 1 every turn. 3 from the Schlurp and then 1 from It Looks Tasty. I want it. I want to try it. Okay, so to actually give this deck a focus, I feel like the thing I want to do is build into the Tongue Lash now. I guess I'll see how viable that's about to be. I would not be entirely surprised if the defect kind of just kicked my ass directly off. It's been liable to do it in the past. Extra draw every single turn is really hard to turn down. Still need to generate more licks. Nothing else, they're good for the finishing tackle. But we might actually be able to see some value in our... Oh god, that's so many consumes I have to give up here. I'm not doing it. It is the same not giving them up. Okay. Feel free to damage me pretty bad over these next 2 turns. Wait a second, I just gave away all of the... the goop I was intending to heal with. It's fine. Got him. Easy the entire time. No threatened. Prepare Crush. No, doesn't even come with a block like the other one. Darkling Trio. No. Maybe if I had a teamwork or some sort. I mean, no, I already have the Split Specialist. Consult Playbook. No as well. Maybe I just take that teamwork, cut the split from the deck, and then have the teamwork on the Split Specialist. That's not awful. That could work. I will really want to upgrade the teamwork as well as the duplicated form, so the fusion hammer is really hard to take here. I'm gonna go for the Astrolabe and transform and upgrade 3 strikes here. Ooh, that's another duplicated form. A Spreading Slime, effects that apply goop, apply 1 more, and then Flame Tackle. Flame Tackle's the only one there that's not pretty incredible. Let's at least take the early elite. I think both duplicated forms need to have the ability to give us an extra energy. Just to account for the energy that I didn't get at the end there. Oh, God. We managed to full block with a single potion there, but how long do we actually get to stay alive? Interesting. For barely any time at all, it feels. I misplayed that turn awfully. In fact, it was the turn prior that I misplayed awfully. This one's just a result of having misplayed the previous one. Alright, our first 2 cards that target enemies are now played twice. I wish Teamwork was played twice. At least I managed to get a full defend out of that. Okay. Fine. Let's double play It Looks Tasty, I guess. And then Flame Tackle. Try and get some defense out of this shrine. Just bad ordering for pretty much everything here. I'm just gonna kill the enemy and get all of my HP back. Ice cream, nice. Growth Punch, Mass Feed. Mass Feed, Mass Feed. That'd be the way to get my HP. Growth Punch, though? I think I need Growth Punch, but I think I needed a while ago Mass Feed. I'm taking a path that only has 1 elite and a bunch of question marks. Oh, gosh. Yeah, this doesn't feel safe, though. I'm just gonna chug all of the potions that can actually theoretically help us right now, because I feel like we're definitely gonna need them in this fight. Yeah, there's the duplicated forms that I really need to be able to play, but cannot. 2-1-2 combos. Commands. Okay, well, yeah, I could happily command. Increase its damage by 1. I'm going to take the draw there. Consume for the back line. Commands. Should have played that 2 times before I attacked the first time, that is. Okay, I'm going to repurpose and split for Gorilla and Leeching, and then another Gorilla. Oh my god, that was so mishandled. We're still fine. I keep forgetting that splitting just puts that card back in your hand. We were fine the entire time if I just handled that right. Unfortunately, we get no healing to end out that fight. We get our Omamori back, though. 14 Goop and 2 vulnerable to all enemies actually seems pretty relevant right now. Break the Emerald and recall to try and get a Strength soon. Dex and Strength really feel like they help even us out. Finishing Tackle again that we can't play. I'm gonna Goop Spray instead of Spraying Slime. Spraying Slime doesn't feel like it's really a significant impact here at all. The fact that it's innate actually makes it significantly worse. So those two duplicated forms are really hard to play right now. Just real rough. Oh, lethal. Taking all of the HP as well. Slime Slap. Hey, Rain of Goop. 3 goop to a random enemy 6 times. So that's now 4 goop to a random enemy 6 times with the spreading slime. Slime Slap consumed does not provide leech energy. Yeah, I want the leech energy for the draw as well as. Look, if we've got Omamori, we're not going to be taking the dark side there. Darkstone, rather. I'm so confused right now. Okay, I'm in duplicated form, then split into a bruiser, followed by a leecher at the front. Use a teamwork here to get 8 block, 12 total. So we end up taking 2 damage this turn, but I get a duplicated form out. That should be enough to keep me around. Split into insulting for the vulnerability. Nice. Set up a double corrosive, and then finishing tackle for the actual damage. As long as they stay vulnerable, we should have decent damage left in this deck. Right, of course we don't have the right slime out at the moment. It's fine. Dissolve. Ooh, draw a card and then exhaust a number of cards in your hand. Add a number of licks to your hand equal to its cost +1. Perfect. Take the Curse of Shame, because I don't actually get it, but I do get the Strawberry for 7 more max HP. Break the Ruby and the Sapphire right now. I mean, it could do. And will do. Schlurp constantly needs to be upgraded. We are now scaling with licks a lot better. Oh my god. Especially if we manage to dissolve a duplicated form. Hell of a lot of licks early there. Alright. Bruising, try and get those consumes out. Hopefully we can do at least 150 more damage before the enemy leaves. I should have started with the finishing tackle there if I wanted to. Dissolve, I guess, removes the corrosive spits. Then we start with a finishing tackle, as per last time. Continue our draw. One more attack, and then... Honestly, I probably should have done the split first, just in case I got the vulnerability. Looks like maybe a potion here is probably the best we can afford. There's another growth punch, but really... we're beyond that. Take everything from this fight. I mean, we can heal up from the Jax pretty easily. Jax is pretty good for us. The Relic, I mean, we set up on turn 1. We typically don't start attacking yet on turn 1. Transform 2 cards. I mean, you know, transform a tackle and a flame tackle, I guess. Fine. Alright, Augmenter, please do not kill me. Very much prefer to live in this instance. Even use the Essence of Steel to try and make sure that I can keep my plated armor as long as possible. This deck doesn't remove goop. I'm gonna burn the teamwork there. Huh? What? Draw a card and then exhaust. Add a number of licks to your hand equal to its cost +1. Okay, so it was considering teamwork as having 0 cost. That's not how X-cost cards work in this game. When you refer to them at any time, they set their X value, or at least this is typically the way that they're experienced. They set their X value to the energy value you have at the time. Consider the circumstance where you use recycle on an Excos card. You get back X value. So if you had 4 energy, you get back 4 more energy. This should have given us 4 licks into hand. Fine. Just double defend and leech energy. At least we still get the full defense. Mega lick into corrosive. I mean, I should have used the corrosive after the split there. That's my bad. Okay, we dupe the first thing we attack with him with. So we get a lick on them and then heal up as much as I can. Defend. Throw some more out and try and move on. We're mostly just healing back up from the damage that we take rather than preventing ourselves from taking damage at this point. I guess we'll have to be enough. Alright, Tongue Lash. Tongue Lash is getting to a reasonable position. Spreading Slime. Wow. Not what I wanted there. 1-2 combo. That's not bad, though. Leeching Strike. It's like a Megalith for the weak to all enemies. I still feel extremely weak. Oof. Come on. We need to actually find something. Ancient Slime for the draw. 1-2 combo now. Playing that 2 times. Play the Growth Punch here for the safety of my HP. And then 1-2 combo him again. For even a little bit more defense. I don't know why I feel like this run needs saving. Maybe it just doesn't. Maybe I'm fine. I've been fine the whole time. I'm just loudly complaining about nothing. Seems likely, don't it? Okay, 61 damage in a single turn. Not impossible. In fact, gonna happen. Alright. Blank card at the start of his combat, play a random card in your deck. I mean, look, some of the time that'll play duplicated form. And that's enough. The fact that it'll do that some of the time is more than enough. Take a Clockwork Souvenir, so keep the 3 strength that we get on turn 1. I think all the spreading slimes in the deck are just don't need to be here. Move another card from the deck. Sure. Let's get the other spreading slime out of the deck. I can't have so many cards that I draw into a hand and just do not help me at all. Well. Pop a duplicated form and a defensive potion there. Block potion, rather. Okay. 1-2 combo. I'm happy to throw it out, but we don't really get anything except for the removal of a single pip off of the enemy there. Okay. Growth Punch 2 times? Interesting. I mean, I guess that targets enemies, but things that say all enemies typically don't count as targeting an enemy for the sake of things that... Yeah, for the sake of things that say target. I'm running up a lot recently against inconsistencies between this game and the base game, as well as I'm also running up a lot recently against bugs. It typically tends to happen when I do the Snecko and then the slime bound thereafter. Slime boss, rather. Thereafter. I'll admit, it's just... They've started to grate on me a bit more recently, I think. Nothing about them has changed, obviously. I've just become more experienced with the mod itself. It's just more and more of the time I keep seeing them and focusing in on them and then having to kind of go, no, it's a mod, it's fine. Happy to roll out the duplicated form here, certainly. But it's something that's kind of like sitting in the back of my mind for like the episodes for specifically Slime Boss and Snecko. A lot more than is comfortable necessarily for me. Let's get the easy draw there. Ooh, that Tongue Lash ain't bad either. Growth Punch would only really be powerful if I was intending on cycling the deck multiple times. Feels like maybe I do that in the final fight, but that's about it. Get rid of the duplicated form. Just so I can heal. Another 1-2 combo out there as well. Gotta remember about that. So 100 HP left on the enemy-ish. Try and make sure the enemy stays weakened. And then try and make sure they stay dead. That's going to be a little bit easier for us to manage. Assume that doesn't apply goop. It doesn't rather remove goop. Okay. We're taking the Snecko away. As long as we get to those 2 duplicated forms in a reasonable period of time and then actually have the ability to cast them, we're pretty much up to the races. So we should make sure our expensive cards are more valuable again. Love being able to keep my strength from the opening. Okay. Okay. We only take 3 here. At least we got the vulnerability set up on everyone else. Again, no duplicated form. This to say again, as in, didn't happen on the first turn either. Wow. Of the 4 bottom cards of the deck, 2 of them are duplicated form. Good work, duplicated form. You got me. Took a shovel and none of those. Maybe if I hadn't already taken the Snecko, the nibble would be on the board. Hey! Love that being played from the blank card. That's one of the big reasons that I wanted the blank card initially. Again, fine. Play a single Jax and guess I'll keep the enemy weak. The best value I can get out of that. Finally, we're actually drawing the duplicated forms. Had to happen eventually. Pretty much just duplicated forms and then throw out as many tackles as it takes to kill. And hope that they don't kill me first. All of those out there. And great, actually make our way to the kill. I was a little worried. Living Wall, maybe if it was upgraded. Another just straight up point of strength for us. It's also whenever you lose HP the first time each combat, draw 3 cards. I mean, that just often triggers very, very quickly for this character. We have a Jax in the deck. We also have another split. I don't know if we need the 0 cost split in the deck anymore. Its value is significantly less when it's not actually 0 cost. Ooh, nice. That did actually not consume our energy, but gave us the block. We also get double duplicated form out on turn 1. Oh, love it. Even get all the chumps down. With a dissolve on, I guess, the Megalick. Getting a bunch more licks in hand. That was probably not right. I easily should have just targeted other members on the board. So we dupe the first 2 each turn. Fine. Jeremiah's banner at the start of combat split into a leeching slime and gain 1 slot. Don't get any of those though. Designer Inspire. Punch to gain a reward. Remove and upgrade a random card seems reasonable. Removing would be probably lower cost cards again. Alright, let's remove a corrosive. I'm just got a defend upgrade. Look, that's more than enough for me. Should help keep us around at least for a bit. Keep us kicking. Alright. Dupe form into Megalick for the double hit there. Sure, I'll even go for the leech. Not really getting a huge amount of HP from the leech consistently here either. One, two. Just try to defend. That's got to be enough licks to already have a reasonably powerful, it looks tasty, right? Yikes. Just a really bad draw right there. Still have the ability to defend ourselves, thankfully. This one's going to be a little hard to defend ourselves on, though. Oh, gosh. I should have double played the growth punch. Never mind, I still double played the growth punch, so it's all fine. The Coria. Slime Brawl? I don't really end up with that many slimes out on the field. Well, I start with 1 on the field. So it's already random cost. Play the top 2 cards of your draw pile. Possibly 3 if we've drawn the specialist first as well. As many skills as I can play there. Let's try 1 teamwork as well for a little bit of extra damage. 1 hit against each of these may get us the kill. Slime Slap kills the frontliner, and then finishing for the second. Beautiful. Don't need enough of those, or any of those, I think. Sure, let's just dig some extra value here. Might be statue for some extra potions too. Upgrade all cards. Lose all 3 blessings. Megalick draws a card. Slime Brawl changes the cost. Doesn't matter. Jax gains 1 extra strength. Okay, yeah, these are all very, very, very small impacts here. Let's see what the red relic is instead. really need to keep the enemy weak. The rest of those don't have a huge impact either, so I'll happily throw that. I will absorb the hell out of you. You look very, very compatible with my structure. Nice duplicated form out there. I'm going to dissolve that one, though. Trying to set up for as large a leech life rather that I can get out there as possible. And even then, can't heal us out significantly. 2 kills you, and then 1 for the front. Lizard tail, just in case I happen to manage to die. I mean, Colorless Potion's probably... I mean, Colorless Potion has the possibility of giving us boss cards. It's definitely better than the explosion there for us. So I'm going to throw the duplicated form out there so I have some support. Just... Hang on, if I take enough damage and then just keep playing cards that lower my max HP, when that reaches my current HP, do I then just get to run away? With all this extra value? Try and keep an eye on that. It's another mass feed. It's way too late for it, I think. If I didn't have the mutagenic strength already getting immediately consumed, or rather immediately consuming the clockwork artifact, I'd have kept the speed potion. But that isn't the case, and therefore we won't. Nice. Wait, backliner is gonna... Okay, good. Doesn't block itself before it dies. Ecto Cooler plus Equalize. Happily take that there. Ecto Cooler would be for an ethereal card. Don't think it's as strong as any of the things I'm already holding. I don't have setup here in hand yet. All right, split back into a... Is Protector's good enough here? Just for the excess defense, just in case. Because the rest of this fight ought to go quite smooth. Double the goop spray so we can actually get through all of those triggers. And... Hey, another good form. Sure, let's slime roll as well. Nice. Did it double play the slime brawl there? It looks like it might have double played the slime brawl. I'm gonna take a pile on as well. Okay, Watcher. Let's try and make short work here. I love to see that the Watcher actually has the Gremlin Visage here. You know my pain, Watcher. You know the unique pain I consistently go through with that. Solidarity is appreciated. Just like the extra draw. Sure, I'll dissolve a Mega Lick and only get 2 licks out of it. Just missed out on Slime Brawl. Oh god, what would it even play? It would have played a reasonable deck, I guess. Okay. Just gonna start out by piling on here. I'm gonna remove some stance from you. Honestly, just for space in hand. My brain is just overloaded. I keep trying to make better and strategic decisions, but my brain is just like, not today. Click the cards and win the game. So I'll listen. We're not gonna even be able to kill you with the spikes. It's fine. Equalize is significantly more than enough. 176 here. I mean, it's a removal at the absolute least. Could be potions. Could even be a rare colorless. Just don't know which rare colorless would make the most sense for us. Defend, duplicated defend. Get a slime specialist out there with insulting, sure. Finally actually get some vulnerability on you. So Slime Brawl is play the top card of your draw pile and repeat for each of your spawn slimes. So this should play 3 cards. But I'm pretty sure it's about to play 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it played 6. Maybe it played 7. I didn't really track the first one effectively. Should just use the jacks there. It's not going to matter. I mean, I guess I'll take the 40 away from this thing here. Oof. A little bit more time to heal back up, so it's okay. Could be worse. One merchant down. We get the Mercury Hourglass as well as the Liquid Bronze. It's going to take another duplicated form. 3 duplicated forms in a Snecko. That can be a build. Who needs anything else? Wow. Just dupe a card in the deck? Gosh. What's really contributing the most? It's the Slime Brawl, isn't it? Doing it. Just gonna do it instantaneously. 6 times for random enemy 6 times. Sure. Why not? Dig for a bottled flame. The pops a... Ghost Flame in the opening hand? I don't know. The brain checked out. It left. Oh, Ghost Inferno went off on turn 1 already. It's preventing me from playing this one. Thank you, blank card at least. It's pretty decent. Slime Brawl. There's 2 Slime Brawls in hand. I can't play either of them yet. I'm gonna wait until we can get the ultimate value. Double up easily on piling on, and then just a teamwork. There's Haunted left in the deck as well. It could threaten to delete some pretty good cards for us. I may not have the energy to actually play those cards. Never mind. Potency, no. Block, no. Cult of Slime, sure. It'll get bigger every turn, I guess. gonna get a colorless potion as well. Evil Within, good enough. And Time Ripple for the kill. Yeah, I don't want to take the damage that turn if I have any say in it. Feels like our defense is going to be lacking a lot of the time. Duplicate it form, great. There's even a Jax there I want to take advantage of. Use the Equalizer immediately after to heal back up. Guess we're losing a Growth Punch there too. Would have been my first choice to lose, but it's fine, I guess. Even got a Goop Armor out effectively. There's already any play of that would be, well, way too slow. This fight is broadly quite slow anyway. Okay. I just need one hit not to be able to deal 29 damage and we'll be fine. Should keep popping out the Jax when I have the ability. This Ghost Inferno is getting pretty good. I don't think I dupe any more cards. No, I did dupe another card. Dang. Maybe I still leave that as a finisher for a different character, I guess. If I Slime Brawl now, I'm Slime Brawling basically the entire deck. What is the benefit in doing that? Let's drop a big Teamwork and have the Cultist Slime go to town. You know, I want to use those Slime Brawls when I'm reaching for something. It's either when I'm setting up, but I'm already fully set up at this point, or when I'm reaching for some effect. Okay. Dissolve. God. Schlurp, really? That's how I get the licks in the deck, though. That one doesn't remove goop. This one... licks, and then another lick easily. Okay. Come on, let's get back to teamwork so the Cultist Slime can just do its job. Do its deadly business. I'm gonna Goop Spray into single Ghost Inferno. Second one doesn't have the ability to play though. Of course, I gotta remember to 1-2 combo whenever I can. Any of these that are important ethereal, not that I can see. I wonder if this is even going to continue increasing the Cultist Slime. Yeah, no. It attacked the first time, can't attack any more times, so it doesn't continue growing. Start out by duping that impact. Let's Slime Brawl our way through to the new deck. Thank you, Teamwork, for the giant amount of damage you're going to be putting out there. More cards that didn't have a target. Goop Spray. Come on, get back to Slime Brawl. I want to see it play the whole deck. Well, I mean, there is Slime Brawl, but there's also just Pile It On. And that'll get the kill for us. Thank heck we have the Cultist Slime there was actually going to be growing for us because yikes otherwise. Hell of a lot of relics, and obviously duplicated form 3 times over with a Snecko in the deck is a pretty good way to win. Duplicated form giving you an extra energy per turn after it's upgraded, making it very, very simple to work into a Snecko build right there. For the moment though, my name is Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slay the Spire Downfall. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.